was somebody that the Holy Spirit highlighted to me when I started diving into the topic of Apokatastasis, because he was first somebody who believed in the restoration of all things, a form of universalism. He was a universalist, as many other people, as many believers were in the early days of the church. And the thing is, he actually spoke Greek. He understood Greek well, meaning how the Greek was actually word, the first version of the New Testament that was written in Greek. He understood it well. The problem is this: then, after in the fourth century, things were translated into Latin and some things were lost in translation. There was a man who spoke Latin who did not have a good mastery of the Greek and he didn't even like it. And that man was Saint Augustine of Hippo. He was one of the Latin church fathers, meaning somebody who would influence a lot of Western Christianity, Western theology. He was a bishop and a theologian in what would eventually, and his theology, his understanding of the Bible would eventually influence the Catholic Church. And after the schism between Catholics or in the West and the Orthodox in the East, eventually a lot of Western Christianity would take a lot from him, like things like original sin, uh, eternal punishment, eternal conscious torment. He had a big part to play with it. And again, when the words that we're going to go through written in Greek give another perspective than when they're written in English. And basically, things got lost in Latin, where some of the words used started having this connotation of eternity when they weren't supposed to. Eventually, and then ended up affecting our English understanding, our English version, etc., etc. Therefore, this is why, compared to the Orthodox and Western Christianity, Protestant and Catholic, we have a much more profound belief of eternal conscious torment, hell being essential, when in the Orthodox Church, the reality of universalism is a bit more present, you see.